Hello, hello. Welcome to another match in round one of our Super Mario 64 Bingo tournament. I'm Mini Corey. I'm joined by Paracusia. Para, how you
Yo,
doing today?
I'm good, very good.
Awesome, awesome. You excited to commentate some awesome bingo action?
Yeah, I'm excited. Especially I was pretty pumped after that relay. To be honest, that was
Yeah,
sick.
I was just watching that. That was a pretty insane race. A lot of really good gameplay. Regardless of the outcome, I was amazed by just the times of both teams being what they were able to get in a team race like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So today we have DarkMan 64,000 versus Supernintendofizz. Both maybe lesser known players, but neither of them too shy to bingo. Seen them both around doing some races and whatnot, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what's going on here. Do you know much about either of these players? Have you seen any of them play before or anything?
Uh, I don't believe I have. I know Nintendo Fizz has been around in the Discord and stuff.
Definitely.
I haven't really seen him play, and
He's he's made a bit of a name for himself. He's got his own team in the Discord.
yeah,
Some people repping his tag.
yeah, we'll see
It's
how we go. Or how they go, I should say. It should be exciting. Should be a good bingo match.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty pumped for it. At Mini Corey, have you ever been banned? No, I don't think so. Fizz is quite a legend. He's I don't know. He knows his way around the community. See him warming up. I believe we're still getting the stream set up for DarkMan, so we should be going as soon as things get ready here. Both of our players still just warming up here, getting ready, getting stream stuff ready. But we'll have bingo for you very soon. I was just looking at the bracket before this. I noticed that we are about halfway through round one now. It looks like we've completed 8 or 7 matches. Yeah, 7 matches, and I think there's 6 or 7 to go. And there's 6 days left in round one for our deadline. So pretty soon here we'll be kind of out of the early game, the early matches, and we'll start kind of maybe weeding out some of the less good players and working our way towards the bingo masters and seeing who the ultimate bingo player is.
The ultimate bingo player.
Exactly. Yeah. I still don't know. I had a prediction bracket that I made. I think I predicted Toast Rider winning the whole thing, but there's some players that I haven't been doing bingo races as much myself. I did a few yesterday. There's been some players that I didn't really know about that maybe I underrated, and then actually doing bingos with them yesterday. A lot of people are doing really well, I think, in general in bingos. So I would not be surprised to see a few upsets and maybe something awesome happen here.
Massive Corey.
Massive. It's one meme I'm okay with happening. That one worked out. Yeah. Yeah, I was jamming some bingo races yesterday, and we had a big group going. I think people were just wanting to do bingos, but also practicing for the tournament. We had like 15 people in Bingo Sync just doing single bingos yesterday, and it was an absolute blast.
Yeah, I woke up to like this massive group.
Yeah, it was insane.
I just missed it.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was a lot of fun. I'm getting word that we're just about ready. We should be counting down soon. We have the card ready. I've taken a little bit of a peek at it, but I'm not going to say anything until we get going here. But I'm interested in seeing. I'm always interested in seeing what these players choose. I was talking yesterday how we hadn't seen anybody pick the same row yet, and I think it was finally a race yesterday, maybe the day before, where we finally had the first race I've seen where both players actually picked the same line on the board. So pretty incredible that it took that long for that to happen. So kind of exciting, I think.
Yeah, one of the bingos I did the other day, we had one of the craziest columns I've ever seen, and I ended up getting a 26 with it.
Yeah, I remember that. That was wild. Yeah, it's rare that something like that happened. Sometimes you get a row that like that's the one, but most of the time it seems like there's like 3 or 4 good options and any of them could win. It's just like whatever you're good at or whatever you think you can do the fastest. So
yeah, we ended up having like 5 or 6 people choose it. That's probably the most I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's usually a sign that it's kind of a busted line. So the shelves are empty. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have some things to fill it out. I actually got a bear, but it's not at this apartment. I'll have it behind me someday. It'll be good. All right, I see players resetting. I think
Oh, it's looking like we started. Yeah.
We're going. All right, let's take a peek at that card. We gotta wait. You guys gotta sit on the edge of your seat, wait to see what's going on. Okay, there it is. All right. So this card intrigued me at first because there's a very few tasks on it that are hard. Not hard, but long. There's very few all stars in a stage or something like that, like ones you kind of want to avoid. And then after a little bit of analysis, what really stuck out at me was the bottom left to top right. Curious what you think about that one.
So we got bottom left to top right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Sorry, it's a little blocked off here.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, so this one's open 11 cannons, 5 100 coin stars, and then 3 different 100 coin stars as the other 3 tasks on the board.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see this being one of those boards where both players end up choosing the same thing if they catch that, because this is just like a whirlwind tour of 100 coin stars, and then also just flying into a few other stages to talk to some bob-ombs. But other than that, it's very, like, it's not out of the way at all.
Yeah, we just saw Super Nintendofizz missing like 2 skips. Kind of unfortunate. It's kind of setting back a little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Oh, he's doing something interesting here. So it looks like he's going to be going for either Bomb King or red coins here. Let's see which direction goes. Okay, looks like Bomb King. What does that tell me on the board here? I'm not sure what I'm saying that has to do with BOB. Am I missing something here? Oh, no, I know what he's doing. Okay, this is really smart. I think he might have seen this real quickly. Yeah, this makes total sense. If you want to get the cannon in BOB, you have to defeat the Bomb King and go in at star 2. So if he recognized that quickly enough, then he knows he needs the cannon and he knows going for Bomb King first is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
There's a chance it's character races, but if I had to guess, I'd say he's just going to, after this, go back into the course, open the cannon, and then just exit course and run into Womp's Fortress. So. DarkMan not quite catching that. It's not too far out of the way if you get Bomb Clip and then you have to go back to defeat the Bomb King to open the cannon. Bomb Clip is a pretty quick star, so it's not like you lose a ton of time getting that before deciding what you're doing. So would have picked row 2 yesterday. Yeah, that's the 120 grind monkey row. You just find the row with the most all stars in it. Maybe column 2. You just do a couple stage RTAs and then go. Okay.
DarkMan getting a nice half cycle here.
Nintendofizz running in a couple circles here. He didn't talk to the Bob-omb, and now he's doing the character race. So that does point me towards win 3 character races. This might be interesting. So that would be leaning towards column 2 or row 3. I'm not sure which I prefer between those two, but we'll see which one he likes doing. DarkMan getting his Womps 100. I think he's recognized that 100 coins in Womps is going to be something he's going to want, regardless of what line he ends up doing. Yeah, 5.
Column 3 kind of scares me because that has 2 really hard tasks there. You have the 100 coin star in DDD, and also all the SSL stars, and SSL is not exactly the easiest stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe he's very confident if he's going to be going for that column.
Yeah, it kind of depends. Column 2 is something I would go for if I was really confident in like my 120 skills and things like that. But if you're somebody who mostly runs 70 or 16 with a little bit of bingo, SSL is a stage you kind of like to avoid a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It can be cultural problems. Not quite lining up the cannon shot there. Made it over the fence. Gonna do some wall kicks to get up here. That's all right, though. Not too far out of the way. Meanwhile, DarkMan heading back into Womps. He's gotten his 100 coin star. He's heading up. Even if you're going for that diagonal row, you're probably going to spend a decent amount of time in Womps. Going for non-setup cannonless. That was not something I expected to see just now. I don't know.
DarkMan kind of trying to flex here, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's a flex, or I want to say it's either that or he's a very old player. I don't think it's that, so. I've had set up cannonless for about 4 years now. I'm pretty sure everybody has learned it. It was a short period of time where people maybe weren't sold on it. They really liked ruining their own lives, resetting the Womp's Fortress, but I think most people got on that. It was the right thing to do. All right, Nintendofizz going back in, getting Bomb Clip. Still another fast star, even if you only need the one in BOB. It's a 13, 14 second star. It's just worth getting in your normal route. Faster than some of the others. And then going right into CCM. That's interesting. I like this.
Yeah, we might be leaning towards all 3 character races.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right here. He still needs to get all the stars in once, but CCM's right there. You don't need to save it. Yeah, doing slide, and then he's going to race the penguin after this. I think you're absolutely correct there. Meanwhile, DarkMan ground pound in the womp. Really showing him who's boss.
Fizz almost taking a bit of a tumble there. Diving though, luckily, that would be really bad. If you take full damage there, you generally die.
Yeah, so you slide right off of it uncontrollably. Could do 100 coin with penguin. That's an option. I don't think it's something he needs to do. Unless you're talking about it. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing how Column 2 turns out. It's definitely one that scares me, but I think if somebody's comfortable with SSL, then it's not a bad choice.
DarkMan
going all the way around.
Yeah, all around. I haven't seen this in a while.
A lot of short hops. Okay. Some interesting gameplay for. I want to double check our. DarkMan does have a 120 PD as far as I know. Sometimes there's a recurring theme in bingo where you do a lot less of the strats you might do in runs, just because like bingos are this cozy, comfy race category you can do. So you just like do some easy strats for a lot of things. Fizz waiting to talk to the penguin to announce his victory. Secret slide for DarkMan. Just a couple more quick stars before he wants to head into Dark World. I'm curious what other 2 100 coin stars he's going to go for. I think if I were in his position, one of them would be Wet Dry World. I'm not certain on the last one, though. I haven't decided for myself. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Not really. Yeah, this route seems a little weird, like, in terms of 100 coins. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have a mostly 16-star basement. I wouldn't want to be doing any 100 coins in basement other than the required DDD, so it's going to be something upstairs. Or something back in lobby. I think CCM's another decent choice if you just need that 5th 100 coin star. Fizz finding himself in JRB. I'm interested in his reasoning for that. Maybe we're not... Oh, maybe Fizz is doing row 3. Yeah, that must be the case. Okay, gotta do a little bit of run around. Needs to open up that chest. Yeah, Fizz row 3. DarkMan, I'm pretty sure, is set on the diagonal row, though. There's a chance it could be something like row 2, but... I mean, he hasn't... Oh, no, he didn't open the cannon in once, unless I totally missed it. Maybe DarkMan isn't doing the diagonal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because... Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely going to be going for row 2.
It could also be column 4, maybe that's why he was doing the secret slide. Because normally secret slide is not part of the bingo route.
But
the stars are fast, but they're not fast enough generally to make it into a bingo.
He's not doing Dark World Reds.
Yeah, you're right. You'd be doing Dark World Reds with this. Typically, when you do Castle Secret Stars, you kind of have to skip MIPS too, because you need 50 points for that. You generally skip Cloud Stage just because it takes a while. And
Fizz getting hit by the eel there, almost dead.
Oh man, is he gonna make it up here?
Yeah,
that was close. That was
luckily.
I definitely seen Mario's drown at the surface of the water. DarkMan missing a Bowser throw here. A little bit of hiccups from both players, but nothing too major. I haven't seen anything horrible happen to either of them yet. Yeah, neither player going for the lines that we originally thought they were, so we'll see if they change their minds or if they just locked into something early on and stuck with it. Sliding, getting the ground out for the box, that's always good. DarkMan making his way out of Dark World. And heading down into basement. Yeah, I think I'd be going for row 2 if I was in DarkMan's position. I think that's pretty fair. 12 Castle Secret Stars is a pretty menacing goal. Not that it should always be avoided, but you need a pretty special card for it to work, usually with some synergy, and there's no synergy with it in that column, so.
Fizz having a bit of trouble getting up to that cannon platform there. It's kind of interesting. So I guess he is opening cannons.
Well, if he's getting 4 stars in JRB anyway, one of them's probably going to be shooting to the pillar.
Yeah, and he can go for this as well. The jet stream.
Yep. Swimming in a little low here. Is this going to work? Yeah, it looks like it will. Okay. Not the angle I usually see for that one, but... Oh, DarkMan taking a spill off the pillar, sliding all the way down.
The star is generally different in terms of like angles and light reduction when you do it from the cannon, but the thing is they're on emulators, so
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Is it might have just been an emulator thing? You can look at the sea straight ahead and know where you're going without any issue. Lining up for this pillar, that looks good. See, I didn't notice it. Yeah, so he is playing on English version. Tiny time loss there, but personally, I'm a fan of playing on English for bingo because sometimes you want to get the star number 1 from each stage, and I know that especially in the heat of a race, I can definitely forget what those are at times. So it's nice just seeing star names sometimes, despite the slight time loss that bingo has for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you what the star one for what Dry World is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think
stages where like the star order doesn't really matter, so you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Know.
Yeah. THI is like piranhas, and that one always confuses me. You'd think it'd be the Wiggler boss or something, but it's actually last. Alright, Fizz is opting for Dark World Reds. Usually a star that's not too far out of the way, so if you need some extra stars, or you're not sure if you need extra stars, it's worth going for. DarkMan is doing his SSL 100. Yeah, so that's a definite road 2 for him. All stars in SSL. Looks like he's pretty comfortable with this area, so it seems like he does have a little bit of 120 expertise. Kind of knows what he's doing. He's not fumbling through this by any means. He's at least practiced these stars for sure.
He's scaring me a bit in the end of the Dark World. That's always a bit scary.
Shocking arrow list. I was going to guess that for the first one I Dry World, but I didn't want to be wrong. I wasn't sure if it was that or secrets. Alright. Getting that secret star. Decent SSL 100. Nothing went horribly wrong there. That's definitely a star where everything can take a turn for the worst if you're not careful. Yeah, Road 2, not too bad. You got to spend a little bit of time in DDD, a little bit of time in SSL, but not much upstairs at all. Assuming he's going to do DDD 100, because he doesn't have Vanish Gap, so he's not skipping that one. He only needs one 100 coin star. He can pair that with Reds and Wet Dry World. And then he's just doing BLJs after that and finishing up the game. So he's going to spend most of the time in the basement here, but then he'll be done, basically. Yeah, Tippy BLJ is allowed. Yeah. LBLJ and SBLJ are banned in Bingo, mostly for balance issues. A lot of the tasks were designed assuming that you need to get 8 stars before going into the basement, and there'd be some pretty busted boards or tasks if that were the case.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I'm sure one day if we felt like making a new Bingo where that was allowed, it's totally possible, just not for this one. And also Bingo's, wants to be accessible to everybody. So.
Yeah, DarkMan just missed top list. It's unfortunate, but very nice backup there.
That was really good. Get off the side flip. Yeah, I can definitely see this being a comfy row for somebody who's really familiar with 120 and maybe less familiar with Bingo. It's just a lot of stuff you already know. You don't have to make up any weird strats or routes or anything like that. Definitely a Gothic Logic row. I could see that one. Fizz nabbing some quick stars in the basement. Ooh, sliding down. Not enough to die, though. That's all right. You can make this again here. Okay, a little bit of a weird angle. Oh, nice jump there. Good thinking on the dive. I like that.
Well, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, that worked out really well. I would not have done that. I would have just slid down and probably died, honestly.
I would have gone the other way, definitely to the right.
Yeah. That was really, really fast thinking.
Fizz with a strat I haven't seen in a while. Burn roads. Man, I haven't seen that in so long.
Oh, where you just run directly towards the puzzle?
Yeah, your long jump to the lava.
Yeah, it's not much slower either, really.
Yeah,
especially than the 3 long jump strat. If you can do the dive rollout, that's obviously faster. But there's some decent routing. Getting the Toad Star. Just gonna pop into HMC for one quick one. So I'm curious to see if Fizz is gonna opt for a Vanish Cap or not here. Oh, not even doing that. Okay, we got a little game from wafers here. DarkMan taking his skill.
Yeah, that was rough. He was going for the triple jump, but I think he might have waited too long and ended up sliding down.
Sliding back. Yeah, this is a very deadly part of SSL. Luckily, it's right at the beginning, but still not a death you're gonna have. Fizz was making the right decision on routes I was wondering about, deciding not to get any stars in HMC, but just grab that Toad Star and then hit into Vanish Cap. He's going to grab the star here, get the cap switch, and then go do Mips Clip. And that'll let him do 100 coins in SSL, or in SL very quickly. Unique camera angles for Vanish Cap here, but it should be alright. Yeah, the stars are marking the tasks that we are expecting our players to do, just to keep you guys informed, because it can be a little confusing, especially when they don't have many of them marked off yet. And just as a recap, we were expecting DarkMan to be doing row 2, and Fizz to be doing row 3. Ooh, that was... Get on the edge of that platform there. That's scary.
Taking a bit of a safety flight here. Don't blind him.
Yeah, that rolling metal death box can make Mario have some unique deaths for sure.
Yeah, definitely can long jump past it and clip the edge by accident, and
yeah,
there's a bunch of things you can do with that box that really sucks.
Mario's sinking into quicksand like 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Not
it's happened to everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, exit course out of Vanish Cap here and back into the basement. Doesn't need wing cap, doesn't even need it to produce the lag. He's on emulator. Just run right through that sunbeam, nothing bad happens. I love it. Right, DarkMan rounding out his SSL. And he's ready for Mips Clip and 6 stars in DDD. So he doesn't have Vanish Cap, so he'll be skipping collect the caps and he'll get every other star here, which isn't bad at all. Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully he can have a good DDD 100.
Yeah, I like that. I don't think I've ever had a bingo where I haven't done Vanish Cap, but once you think about it, Vanish Cap is probably kind of slow because it's out of the way.
It's a little out of the way, and Vanish Cap is kind of a common theme in bingo because there's intentionally a few tasks there. Oh, trying to do the wall kick, not quite getting it. Both players clipping through the door at the same time. Second try, still not the wall kick. Just don't lose your rabbit here. There you go.
There we go. That tries the charm.
Yeah, Vanish Cap is a bit of a recurring theme in bingo because there's like 3 or 4 tasks that require it intentionally because it's so far out of the way. So if you can line up 1 or 2 of them sometimes, it's totally worth getting. You just got to keep it in mind.
DarkMan forgetting where the coin line is?
Yeah, maybe. Swimming around looking for it. They're kind of out of sight until you're near them. They don't want to spawn.
Yeah.
Doing a couple laps around DDD here. There they are. Found them. All right. They must have moved or something. I mean, yeah, do it better. I've definitely found myself in that position when I was doing bingos and not experienced in 120. Or just missing that coin line altogether and forgetting it. He's getting there, continuing on with a normal 120, a normal 100 now. Alright, yeah, and Fizz also needs 4 stars here. So he just got chests. You could expect Sub, Manta, and then I believe Jetstream is probably your next best bet. So we'll see
I'd say
if
so.
that's the choice that he's going to be going for here.
Jetstream doesn't seem like a bad idea because of emulator, so...
Yeah, you don't have to worry about some weird timings, weird lag and whatnot. Oh no, he got Vanish Cap, so collect the caps is an option. That's a good choice. Especially if you're less familiar with Jetstream, that's starting to be kind of a pain. Or Manta as well, either of them. I probably wouldn't skip Manta though. You don't have to go through it. Yeah, I think the star's going to be a bit slower than Jetstream, but definitely a heck of a lot safer, so don't blame him for going for it.
Yeah.
DarkMan working his way towards the scary part of DDD 100. We'll see how he does navigating this sub and interesting camera angles. Ooh, a little bit of a bad angle on that wall kick. You have to hop back on this fin. Give it another go. Sliding. Okay, didn't fall off though. Sliding again. This time he'll fall off.
DDD is so hard. I recently updated all of DDD and it's just...
It is not...
It feels impossible.
Place. Mario's running at weird angles. The game's running at half speed. It's not a comfortable area for sure. It feels like playing a different game sometimes.
Yeah.
Needs that red coin. Deciding to save it for later. Needs that one. Don't really want to save that one for later. Oh, falling down. He's going to do an extra front sub here. Meanwhile, Nintendofizz grabbing the sub star. I believe he has one more in DDD before he is out of there. Now, I can't say that either player is in the lead right now. Do you have any insight for that?
I actually have no idea.
I really don't.
That coin.
Oh, yikes. He's going to be a front sub master by the end of this. He's gotta go back up there and do it again. There's no other option.
Oh no, Fizz. Oh no, he got that ring.
Wow.
Okay. I was about to say, wow, I didn't see it pop up, so.
Oh man, bonking on the wall there. I think he pressed A too early. Had less speed than expected. Going around the back of the sub, he doesn't want to do front sub again. Can't say I blame him.
Remember, he still has to get that star as well in front of the red grade.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to go for that. He's going to the right here though, which makes it a lot harder.
Yeah. Let's see how he does here. Okay, got the coin there. Right, Fizz navigating his way through fire. See, he doesn't need red coins here, so he's not going to be getting them. Didn't want to change his camera there. Made the wall kicks a little bit harder. All right, you gotta get this red coin. There it is. That was easy. All right, and the triple jump. One of the most menacing parts of DD 100. We'll see how he does on it. You really want to jump at the last moment here. Oh, that was too last. A little bit earlier than that last.
Too last.
Too last. All right. And Fizz, I love watching the emulator players run through some of these stages, like just looking at all of Fire Sea at the same time. Game's still running at full speed. Ooh, man, yeah, I thought that was a little bit early. It seemed to be the case. DDD, not an area you want to find yourself stuck in, but often one that you do. So see if he can just work his way out of here. All right, making sure he got his angle set up here. Oh man, not quite again. This is rough. I know I found myself in this position before. It's not a good one to be in, but you gotta just work through and hope you can get it.
Not delaying the dive on that triple jump dive is very... it makes that triple jump dive like infinitely harder. He's gonna go for... Oh, this is an alternate strat you can do.
I don't know if it's one you want to be doing, but if he thinks
there's a couple alternate strats here. He can either do that, or he can get on top of the the big thing sticking out in the middle and long jump to the red cone. But
oh yeah, I've seen that one before. I never done that.
Yeah, there's...
Oh man, yeah, this is... He's got to come up with a solution, and I think whatever he does, he needs to stick with. If you keep changing what you're trying to do, you're just, I think, setting yourself up for failure. He wants to do this. All right, that one was good. grabbing the blue coins now. It's just a little, oh, don't miss that one. Just a little long jump. Way easier than a triple jump. You got this. All right, and he nails it. A little bit of spaghetti in Dire Docks for DarkMan, but I'm sure he's glad to be on his way out of there soon. Soon enough, at least. He's got some easier stars in here to get. See if he can make this. Nice. Oh, that was really close. I thought he was going to fall the sub there. All right, and Fizz setting himself up for his third character race. He knows that you need a couple stars in THI. That's a good bit of knowledge, remember, in Bingo. You need to get these first 2 stars before the Koopa even spawns. That is the Piranha Plant and top of the mountain. Some inexperienced Bingo players try to run directly to where the Koopa should be, and lo and behold, he's not there. Oh, taking a slide down the mountain here. Let's kick back up.
Actually, I kind of thought that you only needed the Piranha Plant star.
Yeah, no, it's star 3. You gotta nab this one too. There's some tasks on this board that are definitely designed to trick people who maybe lack some of that game knowledge, for sure. I definitely see it as a recurring theme. This being one of them.
It's kind of dumb because I've done THI RTAs and I know to select star 3.
Yeah, exactly.
And I still every time I think that it's just Piranha Plants.
Yeah, exactly. All right, making his way over to the Koopa. I've seen a lot of players doing a shellless Koopa race lately, just in our bingos and whatnot. Let's see what happens here. This Fizz too. I thought the shell was the de facto what everybody does now, but maybe I was wrong there.
I'm not sure. I don't know why people don't go for the shell. I guess it might be just because
what they're familiar with or something. It's got an interesting camera.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I remember when people started doing it.
It is easy to mess up grabbing the shell and getting like bopped by the Shy Guy or something.
Definitely. I think it's one of those things that if you don't do it right, you probably lose time doing it, but it's worth learning anyway to eventually just have a higher skill ceiling available. It's pretty rare that you risk death riding the shell, at least. You just risk chasing the Koopa around the beach, going for a run. All right, nailed his 3 character races. He still needs to get 120 in a stage. I assume he's going to choose one of the stages he's getting 100 coins in. If he wants to be really insane, we'll see. There's an option of doing some money bag duping near the end of SL 100 and trying to get 120 there. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're a nut, it's worth going for.
I think he might want to go for SL 100 because he already has the Vanished Cap, but I feel like TTC 100 might have been a good choice here, just purely because it's so fast.
Definitely.
He doesn't have to do... Oh, he still has to collect 120 coins on stage.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just curious. I mean, he's got to do it in one of these 2. You don't want to be going into another stage just for 120 coins, so... I'm taking a bit of a spill there. Going up this way, Oh, yeah, he's going for 120 here. Okay.
Yeah.
Good thinking. He knows where the coins are. I didn't even know there was 2 coins out there, honestly. That was pretty smart.
Yeah, I have no idea. I probably would have gone for THI 100, but the SL 100 might even be faster because it's all closer together.
Yeah. Well, he needs SL 100 as part of his row. Fizz here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just getting every coin he can. I know there's enough in SL. I'm pretty sure there is. Somebody can fact check me on sm64.com there. It's your go-to tab to have open when you're doing some bingo races. Remember how many coins and where one-ups are and whatnot. Yeah, he's just nabbing.
I'm just always scared of SL 100, especially when you have to be collecting so many coins. Unless you can money bag dupe, then...
Yeah, and I think it's worth...
It's easy to lose coins.
Definitely. Missed one there. I doubt it'll cost him. Meanwhile, DarkMan has closed out his DDD session, running through Fire Sea here. Also an emulator player, taking a peep at the whole stage. And he doesn't have much left. I still honestly don't know who's ahead here. It's really hard to say. We're going to see an SL 120 and a 100 coin at TTC, but DarkMan is getting Wet Dry World 100 with Reds and then heading to the finish as well. So it's seriously close. And both of these players doing pretty fast as well. So we'll see. I'm curious if the chat has any thoughts as to who's ahead here. I'm really clueless. You want to kick up that? I hope this 120 works out for
the whole way though.
Yeah, I haven't either. Usually they go around a little bit, but all right, going way up there for some speed. Killing the snowman. I mean, he definitely knows where all the coins are. He's making sure to grab every coin he can think of. I just hope it's enough. He still feels like he's... I still feel like he's so far away. So I don't know. See if he goes for a dupe here. Not going for the dupe.
I'm just worried about him losing his shell.
I mean, there's got to be 100.
Oh no! He lost.
Oh no! Right into the wall.
I shouldn't have said anything. Commentators curse.
He doesn't need 100 coins, or he doesn't need red coins here. So, I mean, he's missing out on 4. He just needs to get to 120 and collect a star. So it's not as bad as it would be in a normal run.
Is there enough coins though?
I really don't know. I gotta look this. It's giving me anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah, he can at least grab that one for sure.
Yeah, it is possible to grab the other one. It's insanely risky. Not something you want to find yourself doing, but there's 127 coins in this stage. He missed 1 in the igloo, and he's missing 1 under the bully, so that leaves him with 4 leeway coins here.
Oh, he has to get that shy guy.
Yeah, he does. Gets that coin. All right, 4 more. Where are they? Snowman?
He's 3 from the snowman. Where's he gonna get the
I don't know where the last one is. Is it up by the big snowman? There's none in the deep freeze, right?
He might have to go back into the igloo.
There's the one.
Oh no, there's one that there's a snowman.
Okay, awesome. He knows what he's doing. We're both clueless, but it almost feels like he's done that before. I mean, he really knew where all those coins were. I don't think I could have done that. I had no clue there was a snowman there. That was incredible. All right, so Fizz needs TTC 100, and then he's out of there. Meanwhile, DarkMan closing out his What Dry World 100 and his and his red coin star here. I mean, this is neck and neck. I'm starting to wonder if the diagonal line was even better than what these players ended up doing. I think it was, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, I think I guess you got to really choose. Like, it's the only factor isn't just like how fast technically a row is, but like what your own strengths are as well.
Definitely, absolutely. Oh, that was a narrow kick there. All right. So, Fizz doing a unique TTC 100 route here, getting some extra coins there. Looks like this might not be something he normally does, but you know, if you've watched runs, you know where the coins are. You just gotta nab them all fast enough. But DarkMan's ready to be heading into bits here. He just needs to get a couple BLJs. He's double checking everything. Wants to make sure he did it. He can't believe it. Don't grab that star. Okay, so I was a little worried there. All right, getting the blue coins here. Doesn't want to miss any of these. Oh, and missing all of them. No, not what he wants to have happen. Yeah, he's got to die there and try again. All right, DarkMan doing some reverse camera BLJs. They work out for him though. Yeah, he saw that. He had to stop to double check. He's like, did I really do that whole row already? That worked out so well. I'd be doing the same thing. I can't believe him. All right, just needs a second set of BLJs here. He's got the angle. He just needs the speed. Oh.
Oh no, drops it.
All right, that's got to be good. Yep, there it is. All right, he's just got to keep his cool. The nice thing about a race is you don't need the best time possible. You just need faster than your opponent, so you can take it a little safe in bits here. You have a little bit of leeway. Fizz is on his TTC 100, round 2. Going around, doesn't need those 5 coins, doesn't want them, saving them for later. A lot of things could be happening here.
This, the part where Fizz is right now is the bane of my existence when it comes to TTC 100.
Definitely. The camera's so wonky, and it's hard to do optimally for sure.
Yeah, I've lost so many runs to dying where the blue coin switches. Oh, it gets flipped.
Getting flipped up into the air. Flippio making a cameo appearance in this bingo race.
Flippy
Alright.
05. Oh man, DarkMan. I didn't see what happened, but he died.
I didn't
He just
either. I was
died
still
right at the
focused on
end.
this 100, man. I didn't know we just got questioned. I was so focused on this 100. I was intrigued by the
Yeah.
route.
This
Oh,
is
man.
actually kind of intense now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on the edge of my seat here just watching this, but we should pay attention here. DarkMan does need to keep his cool. I mentioned he can play it safe in bits, but you can't spend too much time in here. He bonked on the ending Goomba. That is...
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's...
I've been there. I've seen people be there. It's not a situation you want to be in, but sometimes it just happens. All right, round 2 here. Second try, triple one jump wall kick. Hopefully, doesn't even want to go for it. I can't say I blame him. You just want to get through this whatever way you can. Doesn't have too much time to waste here. Commentators asleep at the wheel. I was just enthralled by this 100. This has been a really good race, though. I've been very, very... I don't know.
Okay, pray for the Goomba here.
Yeah, going around, doesn't
going
even want to risk it.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Just wants to close it out. Get in the pipe, please. And just make a couple Bowser throws. Might see some backflip, grab Bowser in the mine strats, you know, just make sure he gets it done. No, he doesn't have time for that because Fizz is making his way into bits. Honestly, with what's happened in this race, it's not over yet. He has to hit Bowser on those mines 3 times. 2 times. Fizz is on his tail. Fizz is doing 3 side flips on this. Okay.
That's the setup. He's setting it up. Here we go.
Perfect BLJs every time after that.
Yeah.
Okay, got the BLJs. DarkMan making his last throw. He gets it.
Oh, that hit. I'm surprised that hit.
I was too, but man, what a race. I didn't know who was winning until DarkMan was entering bits for the second time, really. I wasn't sure. 2 different rows, but 2 very close ones, and with a lot of recursion. Taking a bomb.
Oh, Fizz.
All right. What a race. GG.
GG to DarkMan winning race 1. Still got,
Absolutely.
you know, potentially 2 more to go.
I would not be surprised if we saw 3 games in the set, for sure. I think these players have some similar skill level, similar bingo ability. Bonking again. Maybe he just wants to practice this. He's not ready to end this race just yet.
As per, I guess the rules or whatever of GSA, we're actually, yeah, we're gonna finish up here.
We're cutting him off.
Yeah.
Need to rehydrate after this one. All right. Well, that was quite the race. It was very exciting. Now we're getting ready for the next one. Don't go anywhere. We're starting very soon. I think as soon as these players are ready, as soon as they want to reset, we might be giving them a very short break here, as they deserve, but not too long. We want to get right back into this bingo action. I hope everybody enjoyed that race. I know I did.
Yeah, it was good. Very interesting.
That
It's
was
kind of
insane.
unfortunate that all that DDD stuff happened with DarkMan.
It really did, but he was still able to pull it out.
still took it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think he just had the better row.
I think you're right there. Absolutely. All right, looks like we're starting our countdown very soon. I'm hoping Fizz deletes his file here. You do need an empty file to start a bingo. It could be file B. That is an option, but not one you want to take. All right, maybe you heard me. He wants to get rid of that. All right, we're going to be getting going in just a second here. Rigby's wanting to do more bingo. I don't blame you, dude. Bingo, I mean, tournaments are fun and all, but bingo in general is a blast. It's awesome. Over 5 minutes on DDD 100. I trust that statistic. That's what I felt. All right, we should be getting going here in just a second. I see a reset. I see a bingo card. Let's do it. What is-
Alright, let's have a look at this bingo card.
So I see one thing that maybe intrigues me here. Maybe 2. The 2 I'm interested in are bottom left to top right and column 3. Column 3, just a few quick few quick tasks, and then 12 secret stars, which can take a while. Bottom left, top right. You got to get star number 1 from each stage, but Rainbow Cruiser does include that. All Stars TTC does include that. JRB Red Coin Star kind of includes that because you need to go into the sunken ship.
Yeah, you need to go into the ship to actually get the ship up the top. Then you can do the red coins.
7 secret stars and star number 1 from each stage can be just a lot of extra star grabbing. So I could be wrong there, but it's definitely an option. The other one that I'm looking at is column 5. TTC is a very fast stage. 11 cannons can be done quickly if you know where they all are and you're good at dying really fast.
Both runners getting like to skip neck and neck right now.
They really are. Heading into BOB. We'll see if either of them goes for the Bomb King. That is a task on this card. If one of them wants to opt for column 5. I want to be going for row 3, so if one of them wants to opt for column 5, we might see it right now. Neither of them doing it. Both going for Bomb Clip. See how they fare. 1 and 2.
Nice.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, I'm intrigued for what's going for here. There's nothing that stands out to me like there was last time. And even though last time both players went for lines that weren't the one that stood out to me, we'll see what they choose.
HMC is actually relatively kind of quick. Once you think about it, if you look at like the segment times in 120 star, it doesn't really count as much because it actually has a secret star included in that.
Right, if you're just getting the 7 stars there,
yeah,
it can be a lot faster.
It's good too because it doesn't require a cap either.
Yeah,
so I see HMC being a really good stage for bingo if you're fast enough.
Yeah. Maybe in a similar vein to SSL, or if you really know what you're doing. But HMC is faster than SSL, if I'm not mistaken, if you're not doing metal cap.
Yeah, and like I said, you don't really need a cap for HMC, but with SSL...
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's right, you do for SSL. I was thinking you could do 100 without it, but you do need it for red coins, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see DarkMan getting...
Looks like he's going for, what do we have, 130 in one stage is what I would expect here. I don't see the 140 task, so... Womp's Fortress definitely a good stage for that. It's possible to do 140 here, pretty easy. 130 is even nicer because you can skip some of those coin boxes that can be slow to get. And you really just do 100 coins, but you nab those Womps and an extra prawn along the way. 2 extra prawn along the way. And you have this great spawn. You can grab the star while the blue coin's popping out. I always like how that lines up. Nintendofizz going for the same thing here. And I believe he also grabbed a slide star before this. Is that what I might have missed? Or am I totally mistaken here?
It's looking like they could be going for the same road, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I guess time will tell.
Time will absolutely tell.
I haven't watched many of the other bingos, but I'm not sure how many times we've seen the runners go for the same line.
I have seen it once. I haven't caught every race, but it's not a common occurrence in a 1v1 bingo for sure.
Yeah.
Birds.
Yeah.
Really
well, as I said, you know, some of it comes down to personal preference. So, like,
absolutely.
Just what you're good at.
Yeah.
They're going for OG again. Wow, this guy, he's going ham.
You know, maybe he has a 50% rate with it or something, and it's worthwhile for him. And we're seeing the other half of his attempts or something, but I would not be doing that if I were him. But sometimes you're in a race. You want to get a little
that's what I like to do.
Getting pushed by the enemy there. I've been there. You're in a race and you want to just go for something just to make the crowd get excited or whatever. But... Alright, Fizz needs to nab one more coin here. Yep, just grab this box.
DarkMan getting a late rainbow kick on Alice. Hopefully, yeah, getting it second try. It's not that bad.
You know, I'm not wholly against row 1 either on this board, honestly. 1 star from each stage is actually a pretty fast goal if you just go in and grab the fastest one from each stage. JRB is the only stage that it takes a second to do that in.
Yeah.
And cannons, especially 5 cannons, are almost not even out of the way at all in bingo.
I like that because, like I said, with JRB, you have to get the first star anyway to open the cannon, I believe, right?
Yeah,
or am I wrong? Yeah.
You do, yeah. And so the option in JRB is go into the sunken ship and open the cannon, or just go get chests and just get cannons elsewhere. I mean, there's so many cannons that you skip in a normal run that are really not out of the way at all. So 5 cannons is so easy to get. A little bit of setup followed by texture setup, but he went too far to the left there. Gonna ledge grab and go again.
I didn't see either runners. Well, I didn't see DarkMan go for the cannon in Womps. Is that?
I didn't either. You do have to do it after the Fortress Star. Either not knowing or deciding to save it for later. I'm not sure. There's a star order in Womps you can do that makes it really easy to get that cannon. You just have to make sure you know that you're doing it.
Okay.
Fizz, I believe, is going to be going for it here. Oh no, he still hasn't gotten the Fortress Star. Yeah. So the order is saving Wild Blue for the absolute last after Fortress Star, and then you can just open up the cannon and go get Wild Blue on your way over. The other option is saving Cannonless for last and talking to the Bob-omb and just using the cannon. I think it's still actually slower than just doing Wild Blue now that we have set up. Cannonless is pretty free. Ooh, little wall kick ground pound. That's pretty awesome.
Swagging out here.
Is he? Oh, he was under it. That was so cool. That was sick. That was so awesome. I want to learn how to do that. That wasn't even slower at all. You had the ground pound at the right time and everything.
Yeah, I'm getting spreadsheet world record with that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, grab on a secret star here. This points me towards column 1 for Fizz. Not really a reason to get secret stars otherwise with this. If row 1 you're getting so many stars otherwise. So column 1 is interesting. 3 from 6 is sometimes a lot. Obviously not as bad as 3 from 8. 8's 2 more than 6, but it's still a lot of stars that you sometimes don't need that you're having to get for your route. So we'll see. You kind of end up doing just a lot of 70-star stuff. So I'd expect him to make his way into CCM if that's the case. He does need 3 from THI. He's going to get 3 in DDD. He already got 3 in Womps. There's 3 other stages he'll need 3 stars.
I can see that being not that bad. Especially like lobby and basement. They're so quick.
Yeah, definitely.
If you, especially like, okay, so you get a basement, you do SSL, and you have like, if you can do pillarless.
If you can do pillarless,
it's 3 really fast stars.
Yeah, LL's not bad. HMC's not bad. Yeah, you're absolutely right there. And on his board, he's already. Oh my god! Okay, this is possible. Here we go. All right. I mean, he's already getting 3 and 3 other. Like, you almost always get 3 in Womps in any bingo you do, and he has to get 3 in 2 other stages for other tasks on his board. So 3 from 6 isn't that bad. It's 9 stars out of the way instead of 18. Oh wow! Clipping into the. That's not how you do Dark World. That is not.
I have a highlight of that happening to me. That's a that's like some trigger stuff right there.
That really is. And it's just as likely you do that and you somehow clip through the fence and survive, but then half the time it's you clip through the floor and fall.
DarkMan going for any % Dark World. Obviously not needed. Red's not needed.
Yeah, always a nice thing to be able to do in a bingo. Much less pressure, in my opinion.
Gonna go the alternate route here.
Yeah.
Is kind of, I'm not sure what cycle this is.
Oh man, I didn't think he was gonna long jump there.
Yeah.
All right. Fizz cycle, nailing it.
Yeah. Fizz.
Whatever it is, it's Fizz cycle. 3 HMC, 3 LLL, quite fast. I think I agree with you.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're good at pillarless, I do SSL over LLL, but otherwise, yeah, basement's got some quick 3s, that's for sure. You can refer to 45-star if you really want to know the fastest 3, but if you look at a 70-star route, it's usually pretty easy to know what the fastest 3 are in each stage as well. Or in those stages. So I assume we're going towards row 1 for DarkMan here. But did I see him go into CCM? I'm trying to remember everything I've seen now. You witnessed so much bingo that
It's all blending together.
it really is. I'm like remembering last race, like, oh man, I hope he can recover from that DDD issue and close this one out. Yeah, we'll see. It's also entirely possible.
DarkMan did Penguin? Yeah, I remember.
You did do Penguin? Okay, thank you. Chat's keeping me in check. That's good. There's a lot of bingo to watch. Sometimes it takes 200 people to really know exactly what's happened. Okay, yeah, so I could see him doing 1 star from each stage. Now's a good opportunity for a cannon. Fire saving his life there. Not a split you want to take over this. Oh no! He slid off the edge.
That's unfortunate.
There.
Yeah, I think he like sort of clipped a edge there.
Normally that's the slide you want to be making, but that you don't want to slide off the edge like that. Fizz going for pillarless here. He knows what he's doing. This is good.
What a legend.
It's pretty rare you see a bingo player that...
Oh, bad angle though.
No, he's got...
Oh, back up.
He doesn't get it. Oh, no. I thought he was going to save it. Or the fly guy was going to save it for him. I was pretty intrigued that Fizz is able to do pillarless in his bingo, but might fumble through TTC 100. It takes a special kind of player to have those skills. But, you know, sometimes there's some things you don't feel like learning and some things that intrigue you. And it's totally acceptable to learn tricks if you want to. Alright, going for shining atop pyramid. Right, DarkMan does have that cannon open. Did DarkMan get the cannon when he was in CCM doing the Penguin? I'm curious. That's one of the other ones.
Yes. I believe he did. He rode up the...
Did he take the ski lift?
Yeah, he took the ski lift.
We need a GSA public service announcement that there is breeze next to that ski lift that blows you up to the bob-omb. You do not have to ride the ski lift.
Hey, what? It's safe.
The same breeze that you run past on your way down works going up. It's 2 directions. But I see so many players take the ski lift going up. All right, running around. Oh
Maybe
no!
Oh no!
He's gonna turn around. Oh, cannot. Oh man. That is.
That's
fails
really bad.
and then fails the shell as well. Man, he just wants to get out of this stage, get the pillars in some way. Is he going for shellless here? He's already gotten the big bird, right? Oh no, he hasn't got the big bird. My bad. I thought he had already grabbed that one.
I would have popped up hard if he got shellless.
It was like he's going for the 3rd strat. See if he doesn't die that way. All right. Just taking a little bit of a break. Not a bad idea. Clear your head, get a different star for a second, and then go back in there. No way he's leaving the stage, though. You've got to get the star. Okay. Crushing Alaris' dream of Game 3. I think it's still anybody's game. You know,
yeah.
DarkMan has to navigate through Dire Docks. Anything can happen there. He's going for pillarless
As
here.
we saw last game.
It looks good so far.
Okay, this is...
Avoid that star! No way!
Okay, so
SSL giving him a run for his money here.
Yeah, that's it's common to get an angle like that, but it is entirely possible to
bump into the star there.
Yeah, it's possible to avoid it though if you have.
Yeah, absolutely. Like yeah, you just have to make sure you go away from it. All right, going back, going for the shell. He's alternating the strats here.
Yeah.
He has really shown the world every way you can mess up this star. That's very unfortunate, but we've all learned more because of it. All right.
I guess next we're waiting for him to break his shell.
That's
get
exactly
stuck
what I was thinking.
anything, and
maybe
yeah,
have a little
and then get
Aku
the
action
stuff.
here. Yeah, get the star afterwards. One of my favorite Mario fail clips of all time is the Aku clip where that happened. That was
Yeah.
It's just absolutely incredible that that is even possible. Meanwhile, DarkMan getting his cap stage stars, cementing in that he is going for row 1. He's able to spawn the
Unfortunately,
star.
didn't get. Yeah, he spawned the
Luckily,
star. Unfortunately, yeah.
He doesn't need to press the switch here. There you go. Gets in there. Now, I thought you had to ground pound to grab that to get terminal velocity, but I guess a little short hop is enough. That's good to know.
Yeah, you can just jump in there. Maybe
That's
even
good to know.
dive.
Alright, making his way out of HMC. See where he's headed next. Going to Vanish Cap. And he's still going to need one more star before he spawns Mips, but he's got a lot of options there, so. We'll see what he goes for. I'm an absolute fan of these 1-star from each stage bingo tasks. It's really fun just doing like a world tour of fast stars in a bingo. Just popping into a stage, get 1 star, running back out.
It's like doing a shorter 45 star.
It really is, yeah. Right, Fizz making his way into HMC now. Likely going to nab 3 stars here.
Once you think about it, 45 star might even be a good category to know if you're doing bingos, because
yeah, definitely. There's a lot of 3-froms or things like that where, or just in general knowing like the sort of tier list of the fastest stars in each stage. If you need to get 1 or 3 from each one, or 4 from 2 stages, there's a couple tests like that. Knowing the fastest 4 is worthwhile. Right, DarkMan spawning the Vanish Cap star, pushing the button, falling back down, saving his game. All right, just gotta grab it in here.
Fizz not quite getting a good angle there. Gonna take the elevator clip.
Up here. I like that double wall kick that we saw from DarkMan, grabbing the Vanish Cap star. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
DarkMan pulling out some interesting strats here. I think you can tell which stars he's spent, or stages he's just spent some random amount of time messing around in. Ooh, good timing with the wing cap here. I didn't even think about this. This is weird. Oh, he's swagging out again, doing reverse order wing cap.
Reverse order, yeah. This is something I actually put time into this, but it's hard to do fast.
Yeah, this man is showing off. He gets the award for that for sure. Whether or not he ends up taking the series, doesn't even push the button. I guess he doesn't need it, right?
Yeah, he's getting the secrets. He only needs the stars.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to think of if there's any stage where the fastest star would have been with the wing cap. I guess it's not the case, so he's getting out of there. And he's on emulator, so he doesn't need to make the lag go away. Yeah, very interested here. Fizz jumping out of the door.
Yeah, trying to get Mips. He's failed it a few times.
No 3 LOL. I don't think he needs it now, right? Am I wrong there? Guess he could do a dry world. LOL would have been fast though. Oh no! Losing the rabbit. Mips is gone. Does he know what to do? There's a very fast backup he can do here. He didn't grab the star. Resetting his console. That's one way to do it. That's one option. Generally what you need to do when that happens, if you haven't collected the star, is just run back. Oh, but he hasn't saved! No! Wow. He's out. I don't know what he can do.
I'm pretty sure this is a DNF.
He's done for. Yeah, F1 was not the button to press. Man. Anybody wondering, all you do is just go back up to the lobby and then run back down into the basement, and Mips will be back there. You just got to reload the area.
This is...
He's giving up, though.
That's very, very unfortunate.
Resetting is not...
It really sucks to see.
Man, what a shame. Well, I think we're still going to let DarkMan finish this as far as I know, but... Yeah, DarkMan will finish his race. We'll commentate that. Sad to see it happen to Fizz, but sometimes it happens in bingo, sometimes it happens in 16. Mips is gone and made a fatal mistake there. Combination of not saving and losing Mips and resetting. Alright, bit of a hiccup there on the stream, so we got you back. DarkMan making it through. He's going to close this one out. Well, congratulations on his victory, but it's not over yet. There's a chance that DarkMan also ruins his run completely, and we go to a game 3.
Oh, come on, don't say that.
It would be our first ever draw in a bingo tournament. I would love that, honestly. You know, but we'll see.
That's crazy though. I didn't think something like that would happen.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Series of unfortunate events leading into it. I think we're gonna be getting Fizz in here in just a second. We'll discuss
if he wants, yeah.
If he's feeling up for it.
Yeah, DarkMan going along nicely. Doesn't really have to worry about much anymore.
Definitely. You know, still wants to play quickly. Still wants to get a good bingo time.
he might swag out for us.
Yeah, he's done some interesting things so far, so maybe we can see a few more tricks up his sleeve. Cool things to show off. Lava Boost and Fire Sea, that's one of them. Alright, I think we do have Fizz. Fizz, how's it going? Terrible. Yeah.
That was very unfortunate. It really sucks to see this, like stuff like that happening. Did you think you were saving?
No. I wasn't saving. I should have saved.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, it has been known to happen in bingos. It's probably a mistake you only make once, though. So that's the bright side of it. Unlikely that you'll ever see that happen again, I'm sure.
No, it's happened like at least 3 times before.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know the backup to if that happens?
No, I don't.
I said it on stream there. Okay, so if you lose Mips in the door and you haven't collected the star from him, you just run back up to the lobby through the door there.
I did collect the star because I was doing secrets.
Oh, because you need secret stars. Yeah.
Oh no.
You're
I
absolutely
didn't,
right.
I
Totally
didn't
forgot
actually
about
see that.
Yeah, that's done for then. Or get 30 stars. But so the other option there is if you have a little bit of planning ahead, if you can or you remember, is I like to save the last star I get before I do Mips clip, like as I'm exiting HMC.
Okay.
And I don't save when I click the Mips star. So the resetting is an option.
Dude.
Yeah.
Of all people to hear me called a squeaker from Evasion. Giggle wall.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, yeah. Anyway, DarkMan, go on like top stairs.
I'm emotionally triggered.
Yeah, it's rough, but I'm sure you'll recover. There's plenty of Mario to be had in the future. More tournaments. DarkMan going into the high water level into Wet Dry World. Probably to nab the cannon here. Yeah, thanks to Fizz for the interview. Always good talking to him. It's unfortunate what happens, but you gotta accept what you can and try to be better for it. Can't beat yourself up too much. Definitely. It's a mistake everybody's made. Or maybe not everybody, but I know I made it for sure. Alright, Fizz, or DarkMan knows the movement here. Oh, didn't ground pound in the box. I'm actually really surprised. Swimming around. Didn't just grab top of the town here? Yeah, looks like it. There is some nice movement there that he was going for, which is you go in a high water level, you talk to the bomb, and you can long jump, wall kick, and ground pound into that box. And you'll break the box open falling into the water. And then just collect the star. It's pretty fast. Fizz drowning himself in turbo mode here. Certainly mistakenly game. Yeah, I was wrong about the advice there. I'd forgotten that he collected the star. I mean, he had to for secrets. You absolutely should, but... And I don't blame him for not doing the saving beforehand. It's really not something you normally think about. I think it's something you think about after you make that mistake. And you kind of wonder, what could you possibly do? DarkMan grabbing his 1 star from THI. Option to do secrets, which is smart because he's going to open the cannon here. I like it.
Did that even work?
Yeah, because the cannon's in the large island, it's kind of like SL where there's no cutscene for it.
Yeah. Damn, that just goes to show how much I know about this game.
Yeah, it's kind of a quick cannon because of that. It's a good one to go for because you don't have to watch anything.
I feel like I knew that though. I know about SL not having a cutscene. I just didn't think about.
Yeah, THI being the same way. Yeah. It's probably one of my favorite cannons to go for, even if you're not getting a star there, because it's really quick to get to. You can talk to the Bob-omb, there's no cutscene, and then you can die like immediately next to it. So if you just need a cannon, like if you're doing every cannon but you don't need a star in THI, it's a really good one. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
All right. See what he goes for. Just getting a star in TTM, not the cannon. There is some... I just saw it the other day. I don't know if we've seen it in a GSA event, but... Oh, he's going to go back around. Try to do Breezeless again here. There's some sick movement you can do to get to the TTM Bob-omb. There's like a triple jump slide.
He wants.
He really wants to get Breezeless. He wants to show us what he can do. Nothing is on the line for him, so it might take him 10, 15, 20 tries, but we'll stick here with him. All right, he gets it.
Third try. Like I said before, third try's a charm.
Yeah. All right, I haven't been paying attention to a cannon count for him. I think he skipped the one in Womps, but he grabbed the one in CCM. He's gotten THI. Got in Wet Dry World. Trying to think of what else. He got SSL, so he needs one more cannon here. Let's see what he goes for. If he doesn't do Lakitu bounce, then Rainbow Ride is a good choice. Right on the way. Ooh. Yeah, going into the igloo, so he's gonna get the cannon here. Oh, because he got the captain star, so he can just get the cap and get the star in here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people have seen this, but there is a way to clip into the igloo from behind.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, and I think he was going for it there, the way he dove like that.
Yeah.
It's really precise, and I don't think there's like a well-known setup for it, but it looks really awesome when you see it happen. That's one of those tricks that I remember seeing like Siglemic do forever ago, and then I just saw nobody do it, so I assumed it was like a weird like fever dream or something that was possible. And then like, just a month or two ago, I saw somebody else do it, and I was like, oh, it is possible.
Yeah, I've definitely had it happen on accident before.
All right, DarkMan pausing again, seeing which stages he needs stars still in. We'll count through them. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's done checking. All right. I believe it's just the 2 and Tippy. He's gotten everything else, if I'm not mistaken here. So he'll be going for BLJs here. One thing I really like that you see sometimes in Bingo is doing an extra fast BLJ here if you get lucky, and you just shoot into TTC, into the clock, like this, and then you can backflip right into the stage.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks really awesome. You go in at time unknown, but it just feels so good. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah, it's good because you can do like you can always do like get a hand or
exactly.
something like that.
Yeah. Right, going for his quick star and Rainbow Ride. The other option is slide like he did, and then you're next to Rainbow Ride, which is also good. And if you do it this way, then you know what time you're going to get going into TTC. You can slide over, and I believe it's just going to be time stopped if he gets the quick move into it, and you just grab reds. Yeah. Perfect. Right, grabbing his last star. Oh, not last. He needs every star here. Grabbing his last 7 stars of the bingo. Closing it out. Another pretty quick one for him.
Yeah, TTC is definitely.
If he does it right, this is 33, I think, something like that. So, see, taking his time on this triple jump, really line it up, putting his way through. Does DarkMan won? I would guess that he does. I think these players at least keep up a little bit with what's going on in the race. But we don't know for sure.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, just missed a little bit too far to the right there. It's the second try. Interesting camera there, but makes it through. Thanks, Ted, for the raid, bringing 40 people in here at the end of our bingo race. Ted, a good member of the Mario community, a well-known tasser. Oh man, that was a. He just jumped and stopped halfway through. I don't know if the camera made his angle all weird or...
Might have been some weird...
His camera was a little funny, so I wonder if like holding down made him... Yeah, maybe a wall that he just didn't walk on, but it kind of clipped on. Pretty quick recovery, though. He knew where he was going. Alright, not a bad TTC. Ted knows what happened. Ted knows everything. Ted knows everything about this game. And every race that's happened in it. Alright, trying this wall kick again. Here we go. Oh! Oh, okay. And doesn't get squished. Alright, that wasn't bad. Well, I was just peeping at our GSA event calendar. We just closed out the Ultimate 120 Star Relay, so one tournament is done, but tomorrow is Showcase Sunday, which, if you're not familiar, is a chance for GSA to showcase games that we might not be running tournaments for, but we still have interest in showing off. And so we have a few showcase races tomorrow. Starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, there's a Diddy Kong Racing race. And then there's a bingo race after that, which is actually myself against Sorry. Going for time-moving reds here. I want to see if he can do this. Hang on. He knows. Oh, no. Not
he was close, yeah.
Yeah, if he can get back up here, it's definitely doable. I mean, it's the same kicks you do at the other spot. But if he wants to start over here, just get the slide. Falling again. I wonder if he did this intentionally or if he's got other stars to get in here, right?
He's definitely
I
doing
think
this.
he's showing off. Darkman showing every trick he knows during this race.
Really I don't even know how to do.
I don't either. I've
rush.
seen it, but not a chance I could ever do it myself. He really wants to get it. He's committed to it at this point. All right, jumps over here, wants to kick, slide, jump.
There we
Oh,
go.
and the dive. That was sick. I like it. All right, Darkman. I don't think there's much more showing off you can do. Maybe a couple long jumps and bits that most people don't do or something. But yeah, so tomorrow we've got 3 showcase races, a bingo race, and a Super Mario Odyssey 90% race. It's a very full Sunday, so the
So
action
what
is
games will there be?
unending. Yeah, so the showcase races are Diddy Kong Racing, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and a Hat in Time. And
Nice,
then
that sounds pretty stacked.
yeah, pretty good lineup of speed games, just showcasing all types of speed runs and everything. And then for the Odyssey 90% tournament, we have Mozart's versus MeWe, and then Bingo is going to be myself versus Sari. So if you like my commentary, I would recommend avoiding seeing my gameplay, but watch the other content that we're showing tomorrow. No, but really, it's all going to be good. It's all going to be a blast. I'm super stoked for it.
I'm interested to see what games in the future we'll have on GSA. I'd definitely like to see stuff like Crash or Spyro.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think really anything that somebody has a passion for and somebody's really willing to put in the effort to organize and whatnot and work with GSA, I think we're willing to show. So, I mean, I don't mean to speak for the entire association. It's like at least 3 people, but no, really, no. No, I'm just trying to throw shade there, but no, really, they're doing awesome work and they're really open to ideas. They have a couple Discords. I'm sure they're linked in the channel description here or in the chat. But if you have ideas and you want to see GSA put something on, you're a fan of speedrunning, get in contact with them. They're super open to ideas and everything. So, Darkman rounding out his TTC here. Doesn't have much left at all. Going in time stopped for time jumps on moving bars. The last star he needs here. Yeah, check it out. Speedrun, post some links in the chat. Ooh, a little bit of a spill. They're on Discord, they're on Twitter, they're on Twitch, they're on YouTube. They're everywhere. They're in your computer. Alright, one more star here for Darkman. I was a little bit wrong on my 33 estimate. Red coins took him maybe 10.5 minutes, but he got there. I do see him marking it. Or somebody marking it. Alright, grabbing his last star in TTC. He's going to make his way up to bits and close out. Close out his bingo.
Okay, let's see if you can get a nice BLJ here.
Darkman will be advancing this tournament, and he's going to be racing up against Liam Kings in round 2. So he put on a good show here. He did some good strats. He picked good rows, but Liam Kings is not somebody to mess with. The man
Recently
has
just got a 142.
Oh, yikes! Big spill. You got to finish your run.
Yeah.
Turns out if you reset now, it is a draw. We will go to another game. So rage pause, but. Yeah, Liam Kings has done a few bingos. He was racing yesterday for sure. But regardless of game knowledge, he just has the 120 prowess that can sometimes just carry a player to a bingo victory above somebody who is maybe lacking that. So Darkman's gonna have to put in some work, I think, but doesn't want to be
Darkman fully again.
We'll see though. Doing some dives, heading through bits here. Making his way. It must feel kind of nice, you know, not having the pressure, but you still got a lot of people watching you, you know? I kind of appreciate his willingness to like show off and try to do some cool stuff. Like it adds a little bit of the nerves that you still get from the race of trying to do something that maybe you're not as comfortable with.
Yeah, definitely.
right
Oh,
side.
this right side.
No way, not quite. Doesn't
bit
die
of a-
though. That was actually the angle was wrong enough that he didn't clip on the slope.
So,
So you
okay,
hit
so
him.
that was actually something I used to do, not with that specific camera, but something I used to do when I was on emulator. I used to do angled right side.
Yeah, he's going for it. Oh, I see the Mario Cam setup here.
Yeah.
Diving again. All right. I just got word from GSA that if he misses this again, he is losing the race. So we better hope that he gets it here. Supernintendofizz will take the entire race if he misses this triple jump wall kick. All right. Well, he didn't get the triple jump, so he can't miss the wall kick. So that one didn't count. He gets another shot. You can't just yank it from him like that, you know. Maybe we shocked him with the news that it's all on the line here, but. All right, setting up. Will he get it? All right, nails it. First try, easy every time. He got it. Heading over to the pinwheels. Hopefully, he's settled his issues with this Goomba. Okay, Goomba giving him some space. They maybe talked it out in between races there. heading into throws here. Well, congratulations to DarkMan on his finish in this bingo. Regardless of the race outcomes, I think he picked good rows. I think he played as well as he needed to. No major mistakes in his routing or anything like that. Like he still showed good bingo skill here. So
Yeah, definitely.
He deserved the victory regardless, in my opinion. So. Going for his second throw here, nails it. One more Bowser meets mine, and it is race over. Rigby's still rooting for Fizz in the background there. Another close mine call, but he gets it. Doing some breakdancing.
I was low-key hoping that he would lock his camera and do throws like that, but you know.
Oh yeah. With the Mario
There's a
Cam.
limit to how much you can swag out.
Absolutely. Crawling into the star while in voice chat with us. All right. Darkman.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your victory, 2-0.
Thanks.
Little bit of maybe a lucky break in the second game here, but how are you
Yeah,
feeling?
I don't know what happened to my Super Nintendofizz, to be honest.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he had a mishap with Mip's clip where he had collected the Mip star because he needed the secret star, and then he lost Mips to the 30-star door. So he was ungrabbable. And he had not saved his game, so his options were reset or get 30 stars, and he opted to take the DNF there. So an unfortunate mishap there that only happens in very specific lines and very specific mistakes, but one that has been able to happen. So. Well, how are you feeling?
Good. There are some bad mistakes like DDD in game 1. 100 coins was pretty bad, but overall it's pretty solid, I believe.
Yeah, that's good. And now that you've made it through round 1, you're going to be racing sometime around in a week or two. You'll be racing Liam Kings. How are you feeling about that?
I don't know. We'll see.
Definitely.
Need to practice a little bit and.
Yeah, for sure. I think you have the bingo knowledge that you need. You know some of the routing. You know some of the fun strats to bust out. We were pretty impressed with some of the things you were doing. So
I really love make some bingo run or races. So
yeah, absolutely.
I've done a lot of bingo before, so
definitely, yeah.
That helps, yes.
For sure. Well, it was a pleasure to have you. Thanks everybody for watching. Para, it was awesome commentating with you.
You too, man. Thanks again for having me.
Darkman, thank you for the interview. We're going to be hosting Zelda speedruns.
Thanks for the commentary too.
Absolutely, it was a pleasure.
I will just watch this now.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. So we'll be hosting Zelda speedruns. Check them out. I believe they have an event going on as well right now, so you guys can head over there. But other than that, we're signing off for the night. Thanks everybody so much for watching, and catch us tomorrow for more action.
Peace.